Hello again, welcome back to the Card Mat. I'm sure you've all seen a trick where a magician will cut any four of a kind, right? I'm going to try and do that, but I'm going to try and do it just a little bit harder, because what I'm actually going to do is mix the cards face up and face down at the start, and that should make my job a lot harder to do, right? Now what they normally do is give a couple of cuts, so that's what I'll do. I'll give the cards 3 cuts. There's 1, there's 2, and lo and behold, there's 3. And we've got the first card, which happens to be a 6. I'll put that there, right? So we've got a 6. That then means I need to cut 3 more 6s to get 4 of a kind. So again, I'll give it 3 cuts. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. And I did. I got another 8, another 6. So that's 2 6s. Right, we'll go again. Another 3 cuts. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. Yet another 6. So that's 3 6s. So I just got to get 1 more 6. So again, I'll give it 3 cuts. You just go 1, 2, and 3. And we end up with an ace. I'll tell you what, I'll put that ace down there, because probably about the best place to stick it, out of the way down there. And what we'll do is just put the packet down there for a minute, because if I get this ace, give it a little spin and a little flick, and I'll try for another spin, I'll try for another spin, I'll try for another spin. There we go. We end up with the ace again. Well, it would have been a good trick if it worked, wouldn't it? I'll tell you what I'll do. If I take this ace and just flip it onto that one, and flip it onto that one, and flip it onto that one, hopefully that should pass the magic through to turn these into the other 3 aces. I don't know what you're saying. They were 6s, so where are the 6s? Very good question, very good question. Remember I mixed the deck up at the start? Face up and face down, and backwards and forwards, and inside out, and around the corner, and up the chimney, and round and round about 19 times. A tap and a click. If I spread it out, you'll find that every one of the cards is now facing in the right direction. Every single one, apart from these 4. I'll carry on going just so you can see that every one of them is facing the same way. And there's the 4 6s. They were all face up in the middle of this face down deck. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Do you want to get in on the secret? Well, come on, let's go. Let's go. First off, you need 2 4 of a kinds. Stands to reason, doesn't it? You need 2 4 of a kinds. I'm going to be getting the aces to go up the top. So I'm going to stick one of the other ones on the bottom, facing up. Right? It is all facing down deck. They are all facing down. You just got that one card on the bottom, facing up. All you do with the other 3 of them is sandwich them in between them. So you've got an ace of 6, an ace of 6, an ace of 6, and an ace. And they just go nicely on the top. And that's your setup. Easy as. You start off, whatever you want to say, it's totally up to you. Split the deck roughly in half, but try and have a bit more in this packet. It just makes your faro look a bit more realistic. So you basically want just over half on this side to that side. So you're just cutting the deck, and what you're doing is turning both packets over at the same time. Can you see what I'm doing? Both packets go at the same time, and as you do it, you just put that one on the top. So it looks like you just turn that packet upside down. Then you furrow them together, but don't forget you've got your stack of cards on the top of this one. I don't know if you caught that. You can see, oh, that's not the right one. You can see I've got the aces and the 6s on the top. So you want to make sure that they go right to the bottom. On the top of this, because this is all facing up now, you got that down facing 6 as a cover card. So when you riffle them together, you want to make sure that you get them 6 cards, or 7 cards rather, at the bottom, and that card to stay on the top. Hopefully I've done enough. No, I haven't. I've done 1 2 less. Trying to be a smart arse, you see. We're trying to get right past that last ace. So you put them together, And as you can see, on the bottom, I've got my stack of cards. And on the top, I've just got that one. You close them up together, making sure not to spread so they can see all face up. So you make sure you do not spread when you're closing up. Then all you need to do is get a pinky pull down on the bottom two cards, any way you want to. Turn that into a thumb break. Cut a small packet off, goes to the bottom. Cut a small packet off, goes to the bottom. And then you break the top packet off above your thumb break and put them on. So now you've got your ace and your six above your face down card. So then all you need to do is a double lift. That was 3. Do a double lift and put down the top card, which is actually one of the aces. You've left a 6 on the top of that 6. So you've got 2 6s on the top. Then again, you just give it a pinky pull down on 2 cards. Again, do 1, 2 and 3 cuts, bringing that 6 to the top. Again, you got the ace underneath it. So again, you do a double lift and put that card down, which is an ace. That now gives you 3 6s on the top. Now, because you've only got one more to do. No, you haven't. Yeah, you got another one to do. So you do another, grab hold of my pack right. You do another pinky pull down on the bottom 2 cards, if I can get it. 1, 2. So you get into that 6. Back into a thumb break. Top packet to the bottom, dropping them 2 onto it. That one underneath it, and then that one. Again, you got a 6 on top of an ace. So again, you do another double lift, and you put that down, which is another ace. That now gives you all 4 6s on the top facing down. Now you've only got that one ace on the bottom. So now it's dead easy. You just get a pinky pull down on the bottom card. Turn that into a thumb break. Again, do 3 cuts. 1, 2 and 3. Bringing that ace to the top. Now when you're taking this off, try and make it look exactly the same as the others, as if you're doing a double lift. You'll confuse a magician that way. So if you do it as if you're doing a double lift, turn it over and go, right, we'll put that down there. They know that's the ace, but they think you've done a double lift to turn it into whatever you want to turn it into. Probably one of them 6s. Then when you got hold of the packet, all you need to do is any kind of pass. Any kind of pass at all to get half of the deck on the top. Because you got all the deck in the right direction, as you can see, with just the 4 6s on the top. So all you need to do is cut them into the middle. But you need to do it invisible, as if you haven't done anything. I'd probably give it away on the performance. I done a Hairman pass. And once you've done it, you don't want to end up with that on the top. Once you've done it, you want to end up facing that way. So if you do a Hairman pass, as soon as you get it to there, you're going to be turning it over that way. So you end up with them on the top. And what you've gone and done is put all the deck, well, all the deck was the same way. You just put the 4 aces, 6s into the middle, together, facing up. And you can put that away. Then you go into whatever thing you want to do. You put, hey, hocus pocus, abracadabra, I'll turn the ace into a 6. No, I bloody haven't. It's still an ace. Well, I'll tell you what, if you take the ace and whatever you want to do to turn them 3 into aces, so you end up with the 4 aces. So you did actually cut a 4 of a kind. Then the question comes up of what happened to the 6s. You know, that's very interesting. Remember I had the pack at the start and I mixed them up upside down and face to face and this way and every other way you can think of. All you got to do then is just spread out the cards. I'll do that again because that was pretty naff spread even for me. Even that one was. And right in the middle of the pack, they will see that the 4 6s are all together facing up and all the rest of the deck is facing down. Nice one. And that's how you do that one, guys. I hope you can get that. I hope it wasn't too quick. I'm trying to shorten the length of my videos down. So hopefully that was alright. Go and have fun with it, practice it, and I'll see you again soon.